Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, I'm so glad that you came back. So I know that we're all having like quarantine woes, and mine has been my nails, honey. So we got the Kiss Acrylic press-on nail kit. I got it from Walgreens, and we're about to do some nails. So I mean, you guys can already see my nails is pretty. I'm kind of living life a little janky these days. I couldn't see my nail lady before everything was closed. But in hindsight, I probably would have been dealing with the same thing anyway because she still wouldn't have been back to work by now. So I still would have had to soak my nails off myself. But anywho, I gave my nails a real good rough file. And then I buffed them as well because I wanted to make sure that there was no product, residue, nothing. And I felt like it would help the nails stick a little bit better. Um, so, yeah, I would say that the hardest part of this entire process was actually finding the right size for my nails. When I tell y'all the struggle was so real during this process because they all started to look the same size. I was questioning myself. I'm super analytical, and this was just really struggle. It was a struggle for me. Like, even just watching it back, I'm just like, the agonizing pain of trying to figure out which freaking nail size to put on. And the numbers were so tiny, I just couldn't even focus. But we ended up choosing some nails, y'all. We did after some back and forth. But they do have the nail numbers on them so that you can try to match them up per hand. But my hands are just not the same, so I just didn't have the luxury of doing that. So I did have to kind of switch some sizes out, customize it. And they do that at the nail salon anyway, right? They customize your nail set when you're getting a little tip and stuff or whatnot. So I filed the edges of the nails. I don't know why. It just sounded like something, it felt like something that I should do. I didn't see it in any other like videos that I had watched. So I don't know. And we did clean our nails again with alcohol. So I would say the glue was, yeah, Angie, calm down, relax. So the glue was pretty easy to utilize once I figured out how to open the damn top. Um, After this nail though, I didn't put any glue like on the nail and then on my actual real nail because I didn't want to overload the glue and then it didn't set right. And this nail kit that I got says that it has a 7-day wear. So I figured if I didn't overload the glue, I could give myself a fighting chance. Sometimes less is more, so that's the route that we decided to go. However, I do believe that with this nail, the reason why I had a little air pocket is because there was too much glue and the nail didn't have the ability to stick down all the way. So that's what happened on the pinky. The ring finger kind of happened the same way. I did notice like a little air pocket form, but I felt like the more nails I applied, the easier it got for me. Because I mean, the thing is you want the nails to be flat surfaced on the nail, on your nail bed, because that will ensure that one, they're going to be even, two, there's no air pockets, and then three, you'll at least be able to last 2 or 3 days. So that was the goal. And so I'm just literally going through and applying the nails at this point as best as possible, but it did get a lot easier the more I did it. The nails were kind of stiff though. Like, it's different when you're getting like nail tips on. Like, this is going over the entire nail bed. So it was kind of challenging to get, like, first of all, to be able to see how you're applying the nail because you don't want crooked nails. All right. Y'all know the little jokes when you go, you get your nails done and your nail going way to the left and your finger going way to the right. And you're like, wait a minute. My nail didn't go like that when I came in. Like, that is what I was trying to avoid. So if you guys see like how right now you see me like adjusting it right before I stick it down, it's because trust me, that pinky, I pulled at it and that sucker would not move. So you definitely want to make sure that where you're putting it is where you want it to go, because that glue is strong, and once it sticks, honey, it sticks. It's gonna stick. Look, me still messing with him. I just can't help myself. See, stuff like this is just not built for your girl, because I am so fidgety. I just want to touch and pull and like tug at stuff, and I ain't even gave it a whole chance to just, set down, and I'm already picking at damn nails. So you kind of want to just push down in the middle and then around the edges. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but y'all, I was really like using some force. I was pushing down on them nails for my life. That one I used a little bit too much glue, so the skin was sticking. So I just used that little stick that came with it, the cuticle pusher, or whatever it's the technical term for it is. I'm sorry, I'm not a professional. I'm not licensed. So excuse me if I'm not calling it the right thing, but it is literally a piece of wood that they threw in the package, so we can call it a little stick. But I was supposed to use that. Well, I mean, I did use it a little bit to push my cuticles back, but anyway, yeah. So here's the fun part. These little kits, right? You don't just glue them on, y'all, and then keep it moving. Like, you have to file them joints down. You got to shape them joints up. Like, you got to personalize them suckers for your personality. Because if I would have just left them how they looked, baby, no, it was not going to be cute. So the more I worked with them and the more that I shaped them and I just kind of trust the process, it all slowly, because it took me a long time to do my nails, which is crazy because they were just press-ons. Why did it take me? It took me like an hour and a half, y'all, to do my nails. Like, I just don't understand. And they were only press-ons. But, it's just like when you drive to a place for the first time and you don't know where you're going. It takes forever. But then when you're coming home, you get home in like 5 minutes. So that's kind of what happened here, because the second hand didn't take nearly as long for me to do than the first hand did. So, like I said, the more I played around with it, and got comfortable and got confident and trusted myself that I wasn't going to have myself out here looking crazy during these quarantine times, it got better. It didn't get worse. Thank the Lord, because I didn't have any other options. I mean, look at them. They actually look like a little acrylic overlay, a little full set or something, That's right, girl. You better file them nails down. I was like, that joker was real wide and just wonky. I had to file it down, honey. We had to file the nails. I didn't use the file that came in the kit, you guys. I know. But that little file, I mean, I have small hands, but it just was not going to work. I needed a regular nail file. And I bought these other little, you can kind of see it. It's off in the corner. Nail files from Walgreens. They were like $1.69, because I called myself like, well, ooh, there was like 10 of them in the pack, so I was like, cool, I'll get those. Disaster. They didn't file anything. They can't file nothing. No nails. They can't file no taxes. They can't file a refund. They can't file nothing. But anyway, so when you're using these nails, you still want to like think of the process of how the same steps they take in the nail salon, take the same steps at home. File, shape, buff the hell out of them, because they have some weird like surface. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I know that it's supposed to be acrylic, press-ons, but I'm not quite sure what that finishing product is, that finishing overlay that's on the nails. But it's odd, it's weird, and you want to file and buff it away. Same as they do in the nail salons. You guys see that little spot on the ring finger? That was the little air pocket that I was talking about. So this is the Sally Hansen top coat, base coat and top coat, like 2-in-1. Because y'all, first of all, nail polishes are very expensive. And it's crazy because when I would go to the nail salon, my girl Holly, she would hook my nails up and I would tell her, do what you want, as long as it's appropriate for my job, because I work in the hospital. And she would do the damn thing. And it's different when you go to the store and you're like, okay, now I gotta buy all these polishes and stuff like that. Like, I just was not going to spend a whole heaping amount of money. And them things was like $5 to $6 just for those. Uh-uh. But the other two colors that we used were 190, number 193 and number 253. As you guys just saw, because I wanted to do like a little accent nail, because that's kind of my thing. So it's like a rose gold, like a pink rose gold-ish color. I mean, depending on what kind of colors you normally see, you might see it look a little different. So, you know, we can all be color blind together. And then we have like a nice mauve chocolatey color, which I had already had before. No, I have another one that's a little bit darker, but I wanted something that was a little bit lighter because I knew I was going to add a few coats. So the more coats, the darker the color. So I didn't want it to be too dark. But this is normally like, you know, I like neutral colors. Sometimes I'll do like a wild card color, but I still like it to be done in a way where it's very natural. So it's those colors though, the polishes are the Insta Dry ones, dry DRI, and they actually do dry pretty quickly. However, I will tell you, even on these faux nails and on real nails, if you add a lot of layers and them things do not have time to cure and dry, you are screwed. Because if you nick your finger, there will be an indentation, because it happened to me. And I already knew it because it's happened to me in the past, but I'm hard-headed and, you know, I like living life on the edge, I guess. So I did add a couple coats of each because, again, I mean, these are 7-day nails. I'm going to track them too because I want to see how long these nails actually last me. I'm off now. I'm going into my off days, so it's not like I'll be at work. But even at work, I don't use my hand. I mean, I type like a mad woman. So, you know, but we're going to see how they last through the weekend. I'm not going to purposely start doing any projects that require me to do like a lot of strenuous work with my hands just to test them, because I want them to stay on as long as possible. So the goal is to see if they will stay on the full 7 days. Hopefully. We'll see. But look at them, you guys. They look so nice and natural, right up my alley. Y'all see me, little Vanna White. I got my little nice candle that's never been lit as my little prop, because I had realized that laying my hand flat to paint was just a no-go. You kind of want something under your hand that's going to create a little bit of curvature so that your hand is kind of propped up. The same way when you're at the nail salon and they have your hand and this kind of, they curve your hand around so they have control of your fingers. You got to create some type of environment for your hand to sit on top of something so that you can actually see everything that you're doing, paint your nails properly, precisely, and not paint all over your skin. So keep that in mind, you guys. I know you guys, if you're anal like me, which I am so mad that I didn't catch it in the middle of me painting my nails just now, like when I was doing it, the tips of the nails I totally forgot to paint. I do come back and fix them, you guys, because you'll see on this new hand I actually do it correctly. So if you are anal and those type of things bother you, don't worry, sis. I fixed it before y'all try and come for me. I know you got to seal the deal. You got to paint everywhere. And I forgot that they do be doing that in the nail salon. Y'all got to remember, this is quarantine nail salon, okay? Like, I'm not a professional and I don't have no license on my wall. So enter at your own risk. Because I'm just out here just, you know, living life on the edge. But my nails needed some love, y'all. I didn't have a choice. I ordered the polygel kit, which I'm super excited. And I ordered a UV light and I ordered a nail drill. And I don't know whose nails I'm going to be doing because I'm not currently taking any clients. But I ordered all those things, but they don't get here until mid-May. Can y'all believe it? You know, Amazon is prioritizing the way that they're delivering things. And I think that that is like essential because I'm a grown woman. I can't be walking around with my hands looking crazy. Like I did it long enough and I just finally caved. So this was the next best thing until I get the other little nail kit in my driveway or in my doorway or wherever it's going to get dropped off at. So those brushes on the Insta-Dry nail polishes, I like them because they're nice and wide. However, if you load them up with too much product, it can kind of make the polish flood into your cuticles, which you guys seen kind of happen with my ring finger. So I took that little stick thing that came with the kit to try to clean it up there, which if I was a professional or more versed in this area, this department, I probably would have had a brush and a little bit of like the acetone. So I could have been like my girls at the nail salon and, you know, etch around the cuticle to remove the excess product. But we not that fancy, child. You got to do what you can with what you got. And we ain't got that much because we live in that quarantine life. And this is just all we have. But I can tell you one thing. Your girl is looking way better than she was a few hours ago. Because now I look like a lady. A woman with goals. A woman who cares. I was looking like, you know, I ain't care. See, there I go, y'all. I caught myself on this hand. So I started to fix it. And I'm like, oh my God, wait, I can't leave my nails like that. Like, if I'm taking pictures with product or something or doing a video, like, I can't have the tips of my nails, like, white. It's crazy. Can't be out here looking crazy. Especially if I'm trying to bamboozle y'all that I really done did my nails. But this is a very easy, inexpensive way, you guys. Like, if I hit hard times, I now feel more comfortable to get some press-on nails. It's expensive to get your nails done. I love to get my nails done. I'll tell you this though, it's different when you're sitting in the nail salon and they're giving you complimentary wine and you got the music and you got the vibe of everybody else, like, you know, passing the time, than when you're doing it at your house by yourself. So that is vitamin E oil, you guys. I tried to find cuticle oil, but you know, I guess everybody is buying up all the nail supplies. So I just didn't find it. But any type of oil, honestly, will work. Anything that's just not going to make your cuticles look dry. So that is the finished look. Look how natural and amazing they look. Give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time. Bye.